All right, good day and welcome once again to my channel, All Things Simple. We want to continue from our last video where we talked about how to register your POS business on CAC by yourself, account creation. But today, our topic for this video is titled How to Register Your POS Business on CAC by Yourself, Business Name Reservation. So we are done with the account creation step. The next step that we are about to take now is how to do business name reservation. Because on CAC, before you can register your business, you have to reserve a name, a business name that you would like your business to be addressed by or identified with. So now, but then the very first step to take before you do business name reservation is to check whether that name that you have in mind is available for use. Because you might think that you are the only one who has that business name in your head or in your mind, but it's not true. As you are thinking, so are others thinking also, and ideas fly around. We are not only You are not only the one who is having a particular idea. If you think that you have an idea, 100 more people have that same idea in their minds. That's how life works. So then you need to check if perhaps somebody else had already taken that name or not. I remember a time I had a plan for a particular company, and to my surprise, I thought it was a new idea. I checked online, and I saw the very same idea. Somebody has already started doing it. I was shocked. But then this is the whole essence of checking if the name you have in mind is already taken or not. So that, because when we finally do the name reservation, if the name has been taken before or the name resembles a name that has been taken before, it will not be approved. It will be denied. And once that name that you have chosen before now is denied, it means that you have wasted almost 700 naira. Because to do name reservation costs 663 naira. Yeah, and some kobo. But then approximately that's 700 naira that you have lost. It is non-refundable. So if it is denied, it is on you. You will bear the cost, not CAC. So that is the reason you should do due diligence to check if the name is available for you to use in the first place. But then before we go on, I'd like to appeal to us to please subscribe to my channel and help us to grow on this space. All right, quickly let's begin. Let's dive into our business for this video. So now this is the CAC platform, the main company registration portal. I told us and I described what it is for us in the last video. So this is the portal. This is the home page where you come to for the main business company registration in real time. So now what you do is that firstly you go over, you scroll down. When you have come to this page, you scroll to the bottom. On the bottom here you see some processes that has been outlined by which you can do business registration in the first place. It says step 1, you have to do public search, and that's what we want to do now. What does public search mean? Public search is what I've already described, checking to see if the name that you have in mind is available for use or not. So that's what you will have to do. So now I recently did name reservation for someone, and the name that we chose resembles names that has been chosen before, so it was denied. So let's just use that as an example. So you tap on that button that I just tapped just now, or should I even go back? Okay, let me go back so that you see it well. It says public search. Under it you see search now. Search now. This is it, search now. You tap on it and it takes you to another pane where you can now do the search. So this is the page that has opened for us where we can now do our search. So now let me use that experience I had as an example here. The name we had in mind was Peace Pinky. So let me write it down and do the search with it. I'll show you something now. So this is the name here. So now you tap on the button here that's just green there that says search, although it's been covered by, protected by something there. But just tap on it, the little space that's available there, tap on it there. No, not here. Tap on it. So now it's loading for us. So this is what you now do. You tap on this search here again and rewrite what we wrote earlier, Peace Pinky. And you tap on search. Next thing to do, you see these parts here. Sorry, okay, yes, these parts here like this. Those are the different kinds of businesses that a business can be registered in. The forms in which a business can be registered in, whether in business name, company, incorporated trustees, limited partnership, or limited liability partnership, any one of them. So we are interested in doing business name. That's what we want to register under, business name. So we tap on business name in doing your search. So we're interested in registering our business under business name. So I've already typed the business name that we have in mind, Peace Pinky, and I've tapped on search. Next thing to do is to come specify what kind of business, in what form that we want to register in. So you see business name, company, incorporated trustees, and the rest of them. What we are interested in is business name. So we'll tap on business name here. It loads for us, and then it shows us names that are already available before, that people had already registered. So you see here Pinky Peace Events and Confectionery. Then there is Pinky's Pride. So you see our name that we have in mind is already taken. It's not available, because when you look at the names available here, they closely resemble what we have in mind, and that's the reason it was denied in the first place. So now let's say we have another business name in mind. You've done your search and you've seen that, oh, the one I have in mind is not available. Then you have to quickly think of something else that another name that you want to use. So think very well to make sure that that name is what you like to use. So when you are done with brainstorming and you have come up with another business name, you go do the same search again. Do search again to know if this new one you now have is available for use or not. So now let me delete this one and tap in another one that I have in mind. Okay, MMB's Enterprise. So I tap on search. I tap on business name again. It's still giving me the former ones, the former results. Their site is not that strong. So what we will have to do is to refresh. So refresh this page so that it brings us fresh back to the beginning. So I go again and retype the business name that I now have in mind, the new one I have in mind, MMB's Enterprise. Then I tap on search. Okay. I tap on business name. It's still doing the same thing. Okay. This is what we'll do. If you are facing this same issue, this website is not refreshing. It's supposed to be refreshing by itself, such that when you do search and it's not in your favor, you can go ahead and do as many search as possible. But the way the site is currently is such that once you do the first search, it just sticks to that first search. So it's a problem on this site. So what you want to do is to go back to where we are coming from, like the very beginning, to this page, to this first page where we came from, and do a refresh here. Then after that, you will start over again. Tap on under public search. We tap on search here. Like we are starting over again. Then you come here where we started from before and tap in that new name that you have in mind, B's Enterprise. Then you tap on this search here. You tap on search there. Yes, that first search. Then you come over again and tap the name that you have in mind, the new name you have in mind, MMB's. Perhaps if you are using a laptop, you may not be encountering this difficulty that I am encountering now. Perhaps it's because I'm using a phone. But if you have a laptop, I'm sure it will be easier. But then if it's a phone, you can go through like this and you will get your results at the end of the day. So MMB's Enterprise, I tap on search. You see what is happening now? It says search not found. Search not found, meaning there is nobody who is using this name, this business name that I've just typed in now, MMB's Enterprise. Nobody is using it. So it means that this name is safe for use. You can go ahead and use this new name and it will be reserved and not denied at the end of the day. So now when you are done with your public search, you've searched the availability of name of the business name you want to use, and you are satisfied and you see that, oh yes, good is good to go, it's available for use. The next thing you want to do is to go back to where we came from, which is this page, and then go to log in. You log in now into your account. You input your username. Of course, you already know how to log in. I've already taught us that in the last video. You tap on the checkbox that says I am not a robot. You click on submit, and then the next thing to do is to input your password. So when you are done inputting your password, you tap on log in. So yes, we have come to our own very account now, our own account where we can now do our business name reservation. If you see here on this on the dashboard here, it says 0 not submitted, 0 pending / queried. When we did this name reservation, we did it last week Tuesday, or that's 14th of May. We did this, and it took a lot of time before they finally checked it and said it was denied. I don't know why CAC will be taking that much long time. I even went to Twitter to check. A lot of persons are also complaining of this same issue, that they've done this and that, they've done registration, they've done reservation for long, and then it's as if nothing is happening. But then finally I checked and I saw that, oh, it was denied. The name was denied, and I know exactly why it was denied, of which I've already explained to us during public search, for search for name availability. So here it says denied. Before now, denied was 0 and pending / queried was 1. So after they had gone through and checked to see if the names tally or not, or is available or not, they came to the conclusion and said it's not available, and then they denied our application for name reservation. So now we want to do a new name reservation, and this is how you go about it. First, I told you, do public search to avoid wasting your hard earned money. 663 naira just went like that. Now we have to now do it again and pay again. Yeah, so you see, you don't want to go through that. So now the next thing for us to do is to tap on this button that says new name reservation. New name reservation. So when I tap on it, it takes me to a new interface, a new page where I can now do my registration. So I begin to input in the details that are required. So it says number 1, classification. Classification means in what kind of business that do you want to register. Is it a business name? Is it a company? Is it an incorporated trustee, or whatever? So when you tap on this little drop down here that's just inside the box under classification, you see the different options that pops up. You see business name, company, incorporated trustee, and the rest. We are interested in doing business name, in registering our business under business name, because it is a sole proprietorship. So now business name, that's our option that we have selected. It says a business name means the name and style under which a business is carried on. A business name may be a sole proprietorship or a partnership. It is a sole proprietorship if it is carried on by an individual or a corporate body solely. Ours is sole proprietorship, so no need to continue and to read everything. So now it says specific type. Specific type. Type the what's it called now? The little drop down that's also in the box under specific type. It brings us to either choose the option between business name sole proprietor or business name partnership. Our business name that we want to do is sole proprietor. So take note, sole proprietor. You are the one running the business. You are not in partnership with anyone. But if you are in partnership with anybody, you can go for business name partnership. So now choose whatever option that is applicable to you. So I choose my own business name, sole proprietor. Then you go over to the next portions and you fill in the name that you now have in mind to use. There are 2 options here. One option is compulsory, the other one is optional. Normally you are required to provide 2 business names, so that if one does not work, maybe the other one will work. But I really do not see any sense in that personally. So that's why I advise do public search first to ascertain whether the name that you have, because at the end of the day you might provide 2 names and the 2 names are already taken. You get, so it will still be an effort in futility. So why not just do public search and just be sure that what you are doing is you're on the right track, rather than doing guessing a guessing game. So now we already have our name that we intend to use, because we've already checked for it to see its availability. So now I tap on that box there, and then I type in the name that I now have in mind to use. MMB's Enterprise. Good. So now the next thing to do is to tap on save and continue. So I tap on it. Now it brings me over to another page where It says objective 2. It says reason for availability search. I tap on the drop down here and input in what I want to do. So it says change of name. No, that's not what we want to do. That's not the reason why we want to register a business name. What we want to do is not name substitution, neither is it group holding / consortium. What we want to do is new incorporation / registration. So that's what we want to do. So we tap on to choose that option for new incorporation / registration. It says nature of business category. The next point now, nature of business category. Tap on the drop down there, and select what kind of business are you doing. If you are doing POS business, of which this video is for, and also can be extended to other persons who want to do other businesses, all you just need to do is to check, just scroll and see which one your business falls under. So now let's see which kind of business does POS fall under here. Let's see. No, okay. Financial and insurance activities. Yes, so that's what we will choose. Financial and insurance activities. So tap on it. So now it says specific nature of business, which is the next one after nature of business category. It says the specific. So if you say financial and insurance activities, what kind of financial? Is it banking? Is it insurance? Is it whatever? Ours it's POS. So tap on it. Tap on the drop down and let the options come up. So what is our specific business? It says accounting / auditing consultancy. No, we are not doing auditing. Neither are we doing accounting under POS. Accounting, auditing, no, there's no taxation there. Activities auxiliary to financial services and insurance activities. No. Financial consultancy, no. Financial services activities except insurance and pension funding. I think that's what we want to use. That's what our own is related to. Financial services that does not include insurance and pension funding. Ours is strictly financial services. It has nothing to do with insurance. It has nothing to do with pension funding. So I think that's the best for us to choose. So tap on it. Then now additional remarks. This is where you now add specifically. You can go ahead to add specifically what you do. So this is where I would like to advise that you input exactly the kind of financial service that you render. So I will say point of sales operator, which is POS operator, comma, and then I can add internet and cable subscriptions. What other thing again? Is there any other thing? No. So let's leave it at this. Point of sales operator, internet and cable subscriptions, or should we say utility bills, the payment of utility bills. Okay, so we are done with this section. You now tap on save and continue. Takes us to another new page, which is step 3. It says for us to preview all the things that we have selected. So now the business name details, you can see there. The classification is business name, company type is business name, sole proprietor, objectives, and it just summarizes all the options that you have selected and chosen. And then next thing to do is to now tap on save and continue again. So tap on it. Takes us to the last page, which is number 4 for payment. So you see now, this is the amount that you'll be charged 500 naira. We charge 500 naira. This is aside charges, bank charges and what have you. So I would like to advise that you note down your remitter arrow, like the remitter generated number for you to make payment. So just note it down, just in case it does not go through, because sometimes it might fail. But all you just need to do is to regenerate the page and type in this arrow number. So 2010 50116072. This is not your own number. So if you are doing yours, your own number will appear. This is not yours. So take note of that. So now, how do we want to pay? We want to pay via remitter. So tap on remitter there. So now it brings us to remitter page where we can now do our payments. So you can see now from 500 naira it has gone to 661 naira 0.25 kobo. So within that range, that's what will be charged, plus the 500 naira, everything amounts to 661 naira 0.25 kobo. So now you go on, scroll down. These are your details for payment. Then you then click on submit. When you click on submit, it takes you to where you can now input your card details. So it says this is card. We choose card as our means of payment. Tap on card. Then it brings you to where you can now input your card details. So when you are done inputting your card details, you now tap on pay. In fact, it has even changed from 661 naira to 663 naira 0.94 kobo. You know how these things go. So when you are done inputting your card details, you make your payment. So now an OTP, a one-time password, has been sent to your phone via SMS. So all you need to do is to go locate your message app and get the one-time password that has been sent to you. One thing I will advise for us is that when you are doing these registrations, always have pen and paper beside you. It makes it easier for you. You can just quickly write down things, and you continue with your work. So now I input in my one-time password that has been sent to me. When I'm done inputting the one-time password, I now tap on pay. So so it says successful, name reservation submitted. So we are done with our name reservation. So all I need to do now is to go over to our dashboard. So what I want to do now is to go over to our dashboard. So you can see it says one pending/queried, showing that we have done a name reservation that's still pending. So until it is approved by CAC, we will now see here under reserved, we will now see it written there as 1 when it is reserved. So that brings us to the end of our lesson today in the next video, after the name has been approved and it has been reserved, we will now go on to do business registration proper, which is the last step for doing this CAC business registration by yourself. So thank you for watching to the end, and I appeal to you once more to please subscribe to this channel for more educative and informative content. Thank you very much.